Okay, so here we are in the front room of the house. This is actually a north-facing room. One of the problems with north-facing rooms in Australia is that they get really hot. So we were having a lot of problems, and we have central air conditioning up here. But the problem is that even with central air conditioning, because it's so far away from the main unit, none of the cold air, well, very little of the cold air was coming here. So we had the problem of thinking about having to install another air conditioner so that we could actually use this room for something, because in summer it gets really hot. Now, this is one, we tried to glaze the window, to put some tinting on the window, and that didn't make any difference. This room was still super hot. So what we've done, we had to put some mattresses up. And I put some mattresses up against the window to block out the heat. I can feel the heat on this side. And mattresses actually work fantastic for this, because they absorb the heat. And this room, is it pretty cool right now?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool today. It's 28 degrees right now, not super hot, but it'll be interesting to see what happens when in the middle of summer. But these two babies, these mattresses actually absorb a lot of the heat. Now, obviously, super ugly, and then you don't get a view of the outside, which is what my daughter's complaining about.
You're not hot.
But at least you're not hot, that's right. So, if you've got some spare mattresses, put it against your window, let it absorb the heat. And that's one way that you can make your room cooler in summer without spending a ton of money on air conditioning. If you're just using it at night, the great thing is that if you just leave these up at night, during the day, the room is nice and cool at night. And there's no view anyway at night, so who really cares? I think the only other thing to say would be that getting fur mattresses would work better. And if you want it to be aesthetic, you could put it behind curtains. So in our case, we do have curtains here. And I'm going to put my head to push it down. And these sort of flimsy looking curtains, if people might have real curtains. These are like pretend curtains. These sort of sheer curtains, at least it looks a little bit nicer. And I do have a blind behind, which I've tried to put it down. If I had a firmer mattress on that side, it wouldn't bulge out, but otherwise it's good.